Juanita's friends at the AA meeting at the bar. Look out for her. I'm Melton, the son of carpenter Mary. Daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of carpenter Mary. I get to make parables. And this is my Tommy Parable series by Tommy the no-armed Chinese fella. How'd he get to be missing both arms? He was being blindly obedient on the streets, in the unseen business. His boss, Boo, told him to stick his right arm into a wood chipper, and he did it. It was a test of loyalty. He slowly fed that right arm into the wood chipper. The left arm saw what was going on, was of course surprised, and jumped off. Wise thing to do. The son of a carpenter Mary's parables, my parables, Melton's parables, are wrapped in symbolism. You see something bad happen to somebody just like you at work, at school, where you live, jump off. Don't let it happen to you. Now let me tell you a story real quick. Why I chose Saint Irene before I get into this Juanita parable. I'll kind of separate it from the Tommy. But yeah, a mom and dad, yes, Mary and the carpenter, Mary Ann and the carpenter, who worked on skyscrapers, met in Chicago, Illinois after the war, WW2. Yeah, Dad was from Mississippi, and I'm not sure how he ended up there. That's where he learned to be a carpenter, I think, and worked as a carpenter on those skyscrapers. And their song was Good Night, Irene. It's an old song from way back. So when I saw Irene and patron saint of a few cities in Italy, and girls and peace and all of that, and I saw well, it's conflicting. It's supposed to be on the 3rd, and it's supposed to be on the 5th. A lot of different Irenes, Saint Irene. I chose the 5th because, you know, it's my birthday tomorrow, and yeah, because of Mom and Dad too. So if you see anything that's not factual, it's because I'm getting conflicting stuff. And if you know more about a saint, or if you would like to, I don't know if you can hear that the devil is attempting to disrupt the parable from outside. They often remove that kind of stuff, but if you know anything, in case you hear some yelling or something from the outside, it's the devil. Laurie, if you know something, or you'd like to have your saint, you think he's a great saint, you'd like to see him in Melton's imagery, yeah, try to call me, 424-229-4140. See the devil, Laurie, stealing your call. Come see me in person. Yeah, the devil, Laurie, is what has just me and all of my imagery. You're going to find 20,000 plus, prepared to be printed out as 4x6 prints, like you print out your family's photos. At a lot of these sites that you see here, Daffodilly, the Wix site, Daffodilly, the blog spot, links are on DNFD series. Download, you're going to find something you like in those 25,000 plus, and come see me in person. To be in my imagery, to get a nice contact card. Take a photo of that sunset you like. Your car, your friends, you got to come see me in person. Oh, for free. Yeah, my livelihood is as gates as yours. Can't reach me, 424-229-4140. Whatever boring thing you get, that phone ringing, that error message, that busy signal, is not going to be boring if you need the firemen, police, paramedics, and yeah. Money out of your pocket every day. You're calling up countless other customers besides me. You get that boring thing. Phone ringing. Her Mrs. Business Signal. Make a video of it. Not one Flight 93 check of America's Lifeline. That's a 9/11 Flight 93 check. You trying to call me? Seeing that your family's lifeline does not work all the time, it's not allowed to work all the time because of censorship. Make that video, post that video. And you got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed. You can certify your mail, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. If you do, use FedEx, use UPS, any private carrier, and make a video of it first because it's going to be stolen. Not one bit of mail about the Osama rumor of that Hussein is Osama's son. Oh, the President Hussein is Osama's son. Not one comment about that rumor at all. Put the two photos, Osama bin Laden and Barack Hussein Obama, right side by side. And look around the eyes and now come on, this is 2018. Don't be a hater. Look around the eyes and then try to call me, 424-229-4140, to see me, to talk to me, to get an image design, to do business with me, to tell me what you believe. That was religious censorship coming from the outside, and then religious censorship coming from the inside. Politically correct. Placing someone named Hussein right after 9/11. We got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. Call me up, try to call me up and see Osama's son at work, hijacking your calls. Then come see me in person. We'll travel. Show me the perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Now, in the previous parable, I'm going to get to my Tommy. I've wasted 7 minutes already. Juanita is a member of the AA meeting at the bar. Tommy is a part of that. He doesn't like to tell folks he stuck his arm in the wood chipper and the other arm jumped off, so he just uses the ideas he gets from the AA meeting. Amputees Anonymous. And Juanita gave him one. Not that he ever got a boob job, but because he could say he went into the hospital, have his appendix removed, and they took off both arms. Like I said, it's just him wanting to say something other than he stuck his arm in the wood chipper. So he gets a lot of ideas. He has Al the bartender write them down. Ooh, that's not a good one. I need to take these things out before, but I don't know if that makes it difficult for it. This particular tester seems to have a lot of problems with strips. Yeah, apparently it takes a whole lot of sugar to grow a new pair of eyes. I'm doing a little genetic carpentry. I'll try and show them to you real quick before I show you some imagery and finish up Juanita here. She went to the hospital and so was going to get that boob job, breast implants. And she tells everyone at the AA meeting, all the females, and everyone she can meet, you got to write down, like on your arms, do not take these off. See the white part? That's slowly disappearing. Bigger, bluer circles growing in through and around. The white part is helping the brown part disappear. It used to be all dark brown. Oh, about 8 months ago, I started taking more vitamin, or I started taking vitamins again. I had started back around the time I got out of the hospital with dangerously low blood counts and 96, 1996, and it had. I didn't know it was that at the time, but I of course took vitamins for a long time because they told me I had an anemia. See, that's what they look like. And they looked even browner than that a decade ago when I showed up here in LA, in California. Yeah, came out here looking for work and that kind of thing. Decent livelihood. Like you, when you tried to call me up and see that boring thing. That's not going to be boring. You need firemen, police, paramedics, and then you think of all those customers you tried to call and get the same thing. It's so your gates livelihood is someone else with a bigger name can get the business. That doesn't do as good a job as you do. Now, Juanita went in and yes, she tells all her friends, write down, take these off. Do not take these off on your arms and your legs, and make these bigger. Yeah, on your boobs. And she tells them that, and she went ahead and she got the regular boob job she was going to get from the doc, and he said, "Oh, just forget about it. No charge." And then once he heard about it, her telling everybody, he took my arms off. He didn't make these larger. Once he hears about that, he tries to hush her up, paying her a whole bunch of money, and once he gets that money, she gets the extra large boobs. Yeah, once again, that's why I've got the Saint Irene out early. My job is to get attention, to get you to pick up that phone and try to call me. Make a video of your hijacked lifeline. Do that. With people must be the reporter. Call me up in front of reporters, network news anchors, local news anchors. Any and all in the public eye. Make that video, post that video, come see me in person. Now, it might not have been such a good idea to get the really big ones for Juanita because she's kind of top heavy now. And she doesn't have the arms to kind of catch herself should she fall in one direction or the other. So yes, a lot of college folks in Tommy's neighborhood and at Al's Bar, which is in Tommy's neighborhood. And not all of them are at the AA meeting at the bar. They're just there to, relax, have a good time. But all, because it's kind of hard for the amputees to help catch. So Juanita, as he loses her balance because of the really big boobs. So the college guys, they've appointed spotters. You know how, like in weightlifting or something, they have spotters, or gymnastics, or cheerleaders. Yeah, that's they got those folks to try and catch them if they are falling. So they got a designated spotter because they don't want to spend the whole night doing that. So they okay, now Al, it's your turn. Now it's Tony's turn. Now it's Tim's turn. And especially as Juanita gets a little more drunk, because she'll get up to go get another drink. Yeah, just like Tommy. And she will kind of, the more drunk she gets, the more loss of balance she has, and she's more likely to fall over, and the spotter becomes even more important. I'm Melton, son of Carpenter Mary. Come see me at Whitwell Travis on the perfect place to build. Jesus is immaculate house here on earth. And look out for those who have bad balance. It's a very good idea. I'll see you tomorrow.